Hello everyone, I am Dr. Pawan Gupta. So today we will be discussing another case which was operated roughly 30 years back, and an iris claw lens was implanted at that time, and one of the claws of the iris claw lens was loose, and this lens was floating in the interior chamber. So now we have made the entry ports, and with the help of a forceps we are trying to grasp this lens so that we can disengage this with the iris. And as we are trying to hold this lens, this vitreous has started to come out from the posterior chamber. So we decided to first do a bit of anterior vitrectomy so that when we remove this lens, there should be minimal vitreous disturbance. So to do the anterior vitrectomy, we have inserted posterior chamber cannula, and now we are doing anterior vitrectomy so that when we are removing the lens, so there should be the minimal vitreous disturbance. So once we are done with anterior vitrectomy, now we are again trying to dislodge the lens from the iris. So now see, now we are feeding the lens with the help of Sinsky into the forceps, and now we have got a good grasp of the lens. And now the second step would be to disengage this lens from the iris. So if you carefully notice, we are trying, and this loop of the lens is broken. While disengaging, the loop of the lens is broken. So first we will take out this lens. So now gently with counter traction we are removing, and this lens is now out. And the second step is to remove that broken haptic which is there, this broken loop of the lens. So we are gently removing it, and with the help of the second forceps we have just taken the loop. And now once loop is out, we again do with to remove whatever residual anterior vitreous is there. So now the second step and the important step would be to create the sulcus. I mean, since this surgery was done 30 years back, so this iris is very badly stuck to the capsule of the lens. So the important step would be to free this iris from the anterior capsule beneath. And once we are able to create this sulcus, then we would be implanting the lens. So I am just checking here whether enough support is there to implant lens in the sulcus. And now with the help of a probe, I am just checking whether this sulcus is free or there are any adhesions in it. So now wherever there are adhesions, we will free those adhesions before implanting the lens. So see, now here it is stuck. This iris is stuck to the posterior capsule, and with the help of the micro scissors we will be cutting these adhesions. And once we are sure, so this is sulcus is now here free, and once we are sure that there is enough space and all adhesions have been removed, the second step would be to implant the IOL. So this is the multi-piece IOL. So there, now we have implanted this multi-piece lens beneath the iris into the sulcus. So we are again checking whether everything is fine, and now the second step would be just to suture the wound. So this is, we will be placing just two sutures so that wound is secure. And little bit of hydration of the section, and then we will be removing the cannula which we have placed. So now we are removing the cannula, and once cannula is removed, our surgery is complete. Thank you.